Hey guys, what is going on? This is Robert, and welcome to part 2A of the secret of sweep picking. Hope you're all doing good. Hope you got some sweepage ready. Now, if you are new to these videos and you would like to check out the other ones, you can click here for part 1A. That's right, my hands can move that fast. Or you can click here for part 1B. Well, look, my pinky's doing something weird. Anyways, so part 1A is going to be 3-string major arpeggios. Part 1B is going to be minor arpeggios. They both go hand in hand. Those were fingers, not hands. But, anyways, we're here for part 2. So if you are, starting out, trying to start sweeping, I would not start with this lesson. I would go check out those other ones and kind of get started on those. 3-string arpeggios kind of seem to be the way to go for this stuff. On today's lesson, we're going to take those same 3 major arpeggios that we did, which were A major, and we're going to build off of them. We're going to transform them into from 3-string to 5-string arpeggios. And you'll notice the shapes that we've already learned are going to be within these 5-string arpeggios, and that's what makes it so nice. And then eventually on part 3, we're going to be doing full 6-string arpeggios. So let's go ahead and get started with the lesson. I hope you guys enjoy it, and if you would, please subscribe wherever that button is. I'll just go like this. Subscribe here. Yep. Subscribe. Alright, so here are the 3 arpeggios we'll be working with today, played at a slow tempo. We have this first one right here. They're all A major. We move up here. And the final one. Alright, and then I'm up to the speed a little bit would be this. So let's get going on these arpeggios. So here's the first one. And what I'm doing here is I use my pointer finger and ring finger and go from 4 on the A, hammer on to 5, which is technically a D note. So we're not starting on an A, but it still works out to be an A major arpeggio in the end. So 4, hammer on 5, which would be a down pick. Now you're going to roll your ring finger to get 5 on the D, which is another down pick. 6 on the G with your middle finger, which is a down pick. 5 on the B, another down, and 5 high E. There's another down. So you notice all of those were down picks, and that's kind of a trick to getting that sweepy feel. So if you catch yourself doing this, something like that, you really have to practice doing it all in one fluid motion. Just sit there if you have to. It's just like you would, strum a chord. If you were like trying to, sweep something, you would sweep in one motion. You wouldn't kind of go like sweep, 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 sweep. You would just sweep it. So. And now we're going to reach up to 9 on the high E. And this is going to be where we're starting our up pick. So up, pull off 5, 5 on the B, with an up, back to 6 on the G, with an up, to 7 on the D, up, then 7 on the A, up. So that is the first arpeggio. So practice that one. Just get to where you can get them all in kind of this fluid motion like that. So I'll play it one more time real slow for you, and you'll have the tabs up on the screen now. So that's the first one. On to the second arpeggio. So here's this one. Now what we're doing here is a similar thing. Picking is going to be completely the same as the other one, and the overall concept of these arpeggios is the same. So we start off with a hammer on again. So we're going 9, hammer on 12 on the A. Now this time 11 on the D, your ring finger, followed by 9 on the G, 10 on the B, 9 on the high E, and then 12 on the high E. So if you've kind of learned the first 2 lessons, the part 1, then this shape should be really familiar to you on the last 3 strings. Okay, so we're going back up here. Now when you get to 12 on the high E, so after a 9 on the high E, you go to 12, it's going to be an up pick, and here starts your pull off. And you're working your way back down that arpeggio. Third and final one is going to be all the way up here, and you're going to do 12 hammer-on 16 on the A string. Now you're going to play 14 on the D, I use my middle finger, followed by 14 on the G, 14 on the B, and 12 on the high E. So now you're going to reach all the way up to 17, which is an A note, on your high E string, up pick, 17 pull off 12, then 14 on the B, G, D, then 16 on the A, and starting all over again. And there you go. So I'll play that last one slow again for you, and that way you can get the tabs. And then I'll play all three of them, and you'll be on your way with some new arpeggios. The last one is slow. All three of them at a nice slow tempo. Awesome. And one thing you guys can try doing is, if you get these down really well, try going up one and down another. So that will be then. Okay, so that wraps up the lesson. That is part 2A. Part 2B will be coming soon. Like I said, if you did not check out the first two, please just, click on the links. If you didn't click on them before, you can see them right down below in the See More section. Also, you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Reverb Nation, get a bunch of free backing tracks if you want. All those links are also below. And, I hope to see you guys back with some more lessons. And also, if you're ever curious what I do outside of this wacky world of being goofy in front of a camera, you can check out my other YouTube channel right here. Right there, called The Life of a Guitar Player. So it's just kind of me and my family doing what we do when I don't have a guitar in my hand. So hope you guys enjoy it. Let's start this tradition. Let's high five at the end of every single video. High five, YouTube. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's Chumpy whining in the background, which is a Boston Terrier. And I will see you guys back with the next lesson. Don't forget to subscribe. Click the button somewhere. Alright, I need a cool lick to end the video. Does that count? Bye, guys. I'm going to start totally from scratch here, getting you guys a little bit closer on my guitar. And the first thing I do is I start improvising around